Welcome back to OnIowa Live. The state champs are in the house. The East Buchanan girls wrestling team. Their head coaches, co-head coaches, Dan Stiefel and Kendra Burchett. Let's talk about this. I mean, you had 105 points. You beat a larger school, Mount Vernon. They had 94, and they had a great team. Did you think you had a chance to win this coming in?
Yeah, I think we did. I think we believed we could do it, and we just had to show up and perform, I guess. Yeah.
So how does East Buchanan become a girls' powerhouse in wrestling?
That's a good question. I think when we started the program, we had one girl. Year 2 brought 2 girls. Year 3 brought 5. Fast forward to this year, we have 14 girls. And, you know,
That's
of the
incredible.
14, we fill 12 of the weights.
And
So
they're all good, too.
They're
14
tough.
girls,
Yeah.
and they're all good.
They're tough.
Kendra, you were a wrestler, right?
Yes.
You had to wrestle with the boys, though, at East Buchanan.
I did, yeah. Girls wrestling was not sanctioned, and that was not an opportunity to have for myself. So to be able to see that these girls get that opportunity and not only compete at high school, but continue on at the collegiate level and use that as a vessel for their education is huge.
Was your dad a wrestler? Is that how you got involved?
He was. I'm one of 6, and so
You had to wrestle just to get food at the table,
right? Survive.
Yeah. And Dan, you were a high school wrestler, both you at East Buchanan. Dan, you have 2 daughters on the team, correct?
Yep.
What's that been like?
It's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun to have them both there, and gives me a good excuse when I go wrestling to be gone.
So
how did it come about that you're the co-head coaches?
Yeah, so I came back from college. I was wrestling down in Kansas, and my dad kind of called both of us up and said, hey, we're going to start a girls wrestling team at EB. And Dan said, okay. And I said, okay,
And
let's
it's worked
do
out
this.
great, right, to have both.
Yeah. It's a good partnership, Kendra and I together.
Let's talk about, you had a state champion. This is actually Destiny Crum here, who finished second at 135. Great senior leader for you, correct?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Destiny finished her career with 198 wins.
Wow.
So that's pretty good.
And then Brooklyn Graham, she won it all and had a pin in the finals at 170 pounds. How cool is that to have a state champ? She's coming up here right there.
Oh, yeah, it's ecstatic.
Yeah.
She was ecstatic, as you can see there. I love the reaction after the pin. I mean, it's amazing what you guys did. You won 11 of 14 matches in the opening round. That is so hard to do. How were you able to do that?
I think it comes down to a mindset. That's something that we really work hard with the girls in. You know, it doesn't matter who's across from you. It doesn't matter what school they're repping. You're capable of anything, and on that day, it's 0-0. And as long as you give it your all, you know, you can't hold your head down. You got to hold it high.
Yeah, you had 5 place winners. Does that come because they're going head-to-head in practice and they're making each other better?
Absolutely, yeah. We have a pretty tough room, you know, to come in, and it's tough, you know. So each girl's getting better every day, no matter what level they're at. So it makes a big difference. You have all that talent in there. Yep.
Do your daughters wrestle at home? Do you have to clear the living room out and they go at it?
No, they wrestle around with the boys a little, I guess, but they don't really mess with each other.
How many sons do you have?
2 boys.
And they're wrestlers, so wow.
Yep.
So that's probably helped make them better as well, right?
Yeah. They got a lot of big shoes to fill. So
talk a little bit about how this sport is growing and the atmosphere at state this year and how you've seen it change.
Yeah, so the first unofficial state girls tournament was held at Waverly Shell Rock. And so it was really small, but it still meant a lot to Dan and I because we knew what it could become in a few years if we just stayed committed. And then to see, you know, Coralville sell out within, you know, an hour of tickets going live and seeing that we had a huge support system from our communities there to support these girls was so cool to see.
So do they need to move this tournament now, do you think, in your eyes, to Des Moines, to a bigger venue?
I don't know. Maybe add another day or something would help. But I'm not sure if the bigger venue. But
love to see it on a Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, that would be cool. I agree. So you had 14. You had several seniors. How many seniors did you have on the team?
3.
3.
3 seniors. So what does it look like in the future? Are there girls in the middle schools wrestling at East Buchanan that are coming up?
Yeah, we do have 3 middle schoolers. They're green, but the middle school season is very short, and they have over half of it with the high school team. And so you can just tell what kind of environment that they're going to be in. They learn fast. They learn a lot.
They have to.
And it's hard not to come back to a sport when the environment you walk into every day is just a welcoming one, one that's successful too. But they also know like the value of a hard working hour. So.
All right, when we come back, we're going to have all the ladies on stage, the state champs with the trophy on Iowa Live. Welcome back. The state champs are on stage. They brought their state championship trophy with them and their state championship T-shirts and medals. They look awesome. Quite an experience, Coach. Can you, I know everybody, big part of this, 14 girls. Can you mention each one and what they bring to the table?
Yeah, we can just kind of go through. At 100, we have Lila Stiefel, one of my daughters. She's a multi-sport athlete. She plays basketball as well, so we split the time with her.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's amazing. How many do that? That's impressive.
At 105, we have Valeria Torres. She is one of our seniors this year. She is a quiet leader on our team, always there in the corner, and always happy to see her face at 6 a.m.
Okay.
We'll have at 105. We also have Natalie Crum. She's a freshman. Come in and wrestled quite a bit for us at 105. Had a pretty good season for a freshman year.
And Destiny's sister, I take it. Destiny got second in the state. Cousin. Okay.
Yep.
At 110, we have Cambria Reese, also a state qualifier. She is also a dual athlete, so 6 a.m. wrestling, 6 p.m. basketball.
Wow, that's amazing. That's impressive.
Yeah. At 115, we had Jaden Conley. She, another freshman, got a pretty good future.
Future's bright, yeah.
At 120, we have Caitlin. Charlie. There she is. We have Charlie. Charlie's spunky. You never know what's going to come out of her mouth, and she makes you laugh all the time.
Gotcha. We should have her on the mic.
Heck yeah.
Next.
125, we have Caitlin Crum. She would be the sister of Natalie.
Oh, okay. You have 3 Crums, yeah.
Yep. Junior for us. She got her 100 twin this year, so big
Congratulations.
Big milestone.
That's awesome.
So, yep.
130, we have Kara Knipper. Kara is also our steady level gal. She'll never know what she's going to say, and she makes you laugh every time you talk to her, too.
Okay.
135, we have Destiny Crum, senior for us. Like I said, she's a 4-time state qualifier and 3-time placer, so she's pretty good. Yep. Andelin.
What's that?
At 140, we had Andelin Sabalka. She's not here today. She's another one of our seniors. Ended her career with like 177 wins and like 154 pins. So she's another one's going to be tough to fill. Yeah.
I'll let you talk Taylor too.
145, we have my other daughter, Taylor Stiefel. She's 3-time state qualifier, 2-time place winner now, junior for us. So
got a chance to win it all next year. She came close this year.
Yep.
At 155, we have Miley Walls, also a state place winner for us this year. If I could say one word about Miley, it'd be perseverance. She's had quite a year with injuries, and she's battled really hard this season to get where she is.
Got 4th at state. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
Also, we have Lydia Byer. She's not here today. She's another freshman for us. She's at like 140, 145. She's filled in for us, both spots. Really, really good. Going to come up and do some things for us.
Okay.
And then our last one is 170, and that's Brooklyn Graham, and she was our first state champion at East Buck.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. All right, let's go with Brooklyn. What did it mean for you to win a state championship there and to be the first in school history?
I think it was more of like pressured because I know like everybody wants one, and like for me to like represent my team like that, I feel like that's like amazing.
Yeah, and you dominated. You got the pin in the finals. That had to be special too, right?
Yeah, and I like seeing my coaches happy. Like in that highlight, Dan was bouncing up and down and throwing his arms around.
And you're going
like,
on your back.
Yeah, that's exciting too.
All right, if you can pass the mic over to, who else do we have over there?
Destiny.
Yeah, Destiny. Destiny Crum finished second, 135 pounds. What did it mean? You're a senior. What did it mean to be a part of this team?
It was really important to finish my career off strong, and I was really just wishing to get as highest as I could because it was my last time.
Yeah.
And it was great to have my teammates cheering me on.
But what was more important, you winning a team state championship or individual? You take the team, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did like the team state championship.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then Miley Walls, they said you battled a lot of adversity. Fourth, 155 pounds. What did this state championship mean to you?
It means a lot. It shows that our team can do anything and go up against big schools. Like last year, we came out second against all these two-way schools, so it means a lot.
You're a junior, right?
Yes.
So maybe another state title next year? Have you guys gotten to talk to these other gals about that? All right, well, congratulations. State champs. You'll remember this the rest of your lives. Awesome, all right? Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. All right, we'll see you here next week, everybody. You guys want pictures? Anybody?